The war between Israel and Hamas has now entered its 52nd day. Let's get you the latest updates right around on your screens. First up, Hamas has freed 17 more hostages held in Gaza on the third day of the truce, including 3 Thai nationals. Total number of freed hostages now stands at 63. 39 Palestinian prisoners have been released by Israel so far. Qatar, Egypt and the United States are actively advocating extension of the truce. Palestinians detained by Israel in the occupied West Bank has reached 3,200 since 7th of October. 200 Palestinians in the West Bank have been killed since 7th of October. Palestinian farmer killed in central Gaza Strip adds to existing tensions. 4 commanders of Hamas's armed wing have been killed. 75 IDF soldiers have been killed in IDF ground operations. 14,854 Palestinians have been killed since the war commenced. So far as hostages are concerned, a 4-year-old American girl is amongst the 17 hostages released by Hamas on Sunday, the latest group in the ongoing ceasefire with Israeli forces. The truce is also allowing a moment of reflection on the war's devastation and the uncertain path ahead. Take a look.
Scenes like these have been unfolding in Israel and the Palestinian territories in recent days, as more hostages are let go by Hamas in exchange for the release of more Palestinians in Israeli prisons. This Israeli government video is said to show some of the young families released on Saturday reuniting, and again on Sunday, another group was freed. 17 hostages, including a 4-year-old American girl. 19 Palestinians were released in return. The temporary truce between Hamas and Israeli forces is allowing more humanitarian aid into Gaza as well, but there's also another effect. It's allowing some Gazans a moment of reflection in the ruins of what was once their home. Reuters journalists found Ibrahim Kaninch in the city of Khan Yunis, near the border with Egypt, feeding bits of cardboard into this fire outside his partially destroyed house. He's making tea. He's saying that gathering around a bonfire like this used to be an Arab tradition, particularly for Palestinians, and although the practice was lost years ago, he muses that the war has brought back some parts of Palestinian heritage. But what's next, he asks. There's no electricity or water. There's shortages of all basic human needs. No house, no shelter, no clothes, food or water. Everything is scarce. Kaninch says the occupation, referring to Israel, can destroy homes but can't destroy their right to a homeland. The war has leveled large parts of northern Gaza, such as this area of Gaza City, and forced hundreds of thousands from their homes. Negotiators from Qatar and Egypt and the United States government are pushing for the ceasefire to extend beyond its Monday deadline.
In what can be described as heartbreaking, the Israeli army on Sunday released a video of a 9-year-old hostage who was held by Hamas, of course, running into her father's arms as she was brought back to Israel after spending her 9th birthday as a captive in Gaza Strip the day before.
To give him a hug and say I'm sorry again.
Returned in the second group of hostages released by Hamas under a Qatari broker deal with Israel, she appeared in good health along with fellow hostage Hila Rotam Soshani, whose mother remains in Gaza.
And I have to tell his father, Emily Hand is a closure for me, because unfortunately I'm the one who told her father that she has murdered, been murdered, been found murdered. And a week later, I'm the one who told the father that she probably captured. So it's a kind of a relief for me that she's still alive, she's here, she's with us.
Solvi and other community members were watching the video of the release of the hostages at the Dead Sea resort, where most of the kibbutz residents were evacuated after the raid.
To give him a hug and say I'm sorry.